Okay, let's see if this is working or not. Okay. Oh, it says waiting for video. Can you see me? Can anyone see me? Wait, let's see. I'm gonna ask. I don't expect anyone to actually be on this yet, but I'm just wondering if I did this properly. These are really unhinged. I should have fixed this before I went on camera, but oh well. I'm too cheap to pay for manicures, so I just do my nails at home, so my nails always look like shit. Oh, I am on camera. I was uncertain. Okay, so today, apparently there's been a new feature added to Time Fund's live streaming platform. Apparently, people can request to join. I've never used this before, so if anyone does request to join, I'm not sure that I will properly add you, but feel free to request if you would like to hop on. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see where will it show up if anyone requests. Anyway, I'll figure that out. We'll cross that bridge. Wait, what is the end of that phrase? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Whatever. Anyway, hello, I'm here. It's apparently National Hot Dog Day, so happy National Hot Dog Day. And I have nothing better to do right now, so I'm just live streaming. This is like one of my final days in this apartment. Well, at least for now, I'm not sure. I'm subletting from a man I was briefly dating in San Francisco. I ended it with him. But I'm still staying at his one of his best friend's apartments. So I feel like I should probably get the fuck out of here soon, shortly, because it's kind of awkward to be living in kind of like your ex's best friend's apartment. And he also, I paid for the month of June, and then he messaged me and was like, "Hey, is it okay if my girlfriend is coming into town? Is it okay if we use the apartment for a couple weeks?" And I'm like, "Sure, I guess. I did pay for it. You're basically just asking to use the apartment to like bang a lot, I'm assuming." So anyway, I'm going to go to Las Vegas soon. We'll see if I remain in this apartment or not. Not that anyone actually cares. Um, let's see. Hello, Matt Co. Hello, LM Ran 123. Hello, Cause. You tested with Restream, and it was better. I think it was an issue. Uh, Wait, you tested like people hopping onto the live stream? So basically, apparently, if you go to time.fun/stream/Tiffany, which is the link that is posted on Twitter, apparently there should be a button that says you can request to join, but I don't know. We'll see if that works or not. Okay. Someone asked what my thoughts are on the whole Epstein thing. Um, I feel like Trump has gaslit the fuck out of us. Like, I've never been gaslit like this since my college boyfriend. Like, this is fucking insane. I mean, I thought part of what he was even like, I feel like it was part of his campaign that he was going to release the Epstein files. And now he's just, I feel if I want to get official, I can pull up all these posts and videos of Trump like crashing out, being like, "How are people still talking about this Epstein guy? I don't know why anyone cares. It's all just a hoax started by the Democrats." And I think he literally said, any Republicans who are like avidly calling for the release of the Epstein files are foolish and are stupid. And I'm just like, listen, honestly, it's not like I day to day wake up thinking about the Epstein files every day. Like, it is a little bit before my time, but I'm like, if it was part of your campaign and your whole strategy for getting elected, I feel like you can't just suddenly be like, actually they don't exist and you're stupid if you care about them. So, yeah, it literally feels like insane gaslighting. What does anyone else think about the Epstein files and their release or lack thereof? Fucking it's actually pretty psychotic. I don't know if I'm completely pleased with Trump. I think if I had to choose between Trump and Elon, and even though Elon and I have had our personal uh, issues, I think I would side more with Elon. Although I do think it was a little bit unhinged for him to say that Trump is in the Epstein files. Do you guys remember when Elon tweeted that Trump is in the Epstein files when they were having a falling out over the one big beautiful bill? That did seem kind of insane. But now that Trump has gotten so overly defensive about the Epstein files, now I'm kind of like, maybe you're right. Maybe there is something to it. Kind of insane. Hello. Hi. Hello, Matiko. Um, Yeah, it looks kind of sus to me being that defensive over anything. I feel like the last time, it's kind of like my ex in college would get really defensive over he would be very territorial and defensive about like going out late at night. He would get really mad at me if I went out late at night, but then he would go out late at night and I wasn't even doing anything. I wasn't cheating or anything like that. And it turned out he was cheating the whole time. So anyway, I feel like I'm sort of triggered when someone gets overly defensive about something that seems very rational. And I think it feels like he's lying. But you know what? I don't really know. I'm not going to pretend that I know more about the Epstein files than anybody else does because I was not one of the chosen influencers. Do you remember when the administration selected? Also, it sounds like there's someone mowing their lawn outside. Can you hear this? Is it disruptive? Is it disturbing you? Do you remember when Trump pulled? There's definitely a better way to share videos than this. I could screen share, but I'm kind of worried because last time I screen shared on this, I accidentally had my DMs pulled up. So, okay, maybe we can just put the DMs away. Maybe I can learn how to screen share right now. Let's see if I can learn how to screen share. Okay, share screen. Let's see. Is it working? What is this? Oh, this was some Yahoo thing I was looking at. Oh, I just started watching a show called some Amazon Prime show, and I was reading about it because when I started watching TV shows, I like to look up interviews of the cast afterwards because I'm psychotic and I have nothing better to do with my life. Okay, wait. Let's see. Share screen. What did I do? Okay, share screen. I'm learning as we go how to do basic live streaming things because I'm not a streamer by calling, but I do find it very fun to stream. Um, oh, wait. I'm going to read some of your guys' comments. Couldn't agree more. He campaigned on transparency, and I'm pretty sure that he's even said himself that he would open them up. Also, thus far, he's not very America first at all. Very true. Actually, that's another thing that I find problematic. Like, I feel like a lot of people who voted for Trump were complaining about the fact that Biden continually donated money and weapons to Ukraine, for example. Just as an example. Oh, you can see my messy closet back there. Um, but I think Trump very recently just sent weapons to Ukraine or announced that he was going to send weapons to Ukraine, even though his entire campaign was like America first. I mean, I know everyone feels split about Ukraine. I'm not going to pretend that I keep very up to date on Ukraine versus Russia or Israel. I don't really follow global conflicts, not gonna lie. I'm very American and I am very unaware of what's happening in other parts of the world. That's probably really embarrassing to admit. But anyway, I do feel like he has been less America first than he claimed he would be. And yes, the influencers invited to DC and given folders was an absolute clown show that seemed like just very theatrical. It's like, what the fuck was the point of that? Oh, cause. Okay. Request approved. It says you can join the stream. What happens when you join though? I clicked accept. So someone requested to join the stream. I clicked accept, but I did mention that I'm using this app called StreamYard. So that's why I was a bit worried. Is it going to connect on StreamYard through StreamYard? Is it going to work? I don't see. Okay, I already clicked accept and I don't see what else I can do. So it does not appear to be working for me, the joining stream. Maybe I need to do it like natively on the Time Fund platform in order for it to work, or use a different app to stream. But I just tried to accept someone. Wait. I was going to text the person, but I don't know if that's useful. Doesn't seem to be. Okay. Oh, and you said, and Israel tired of paying for everyone else's wars. I personally completely agree with that. I'm not a huge fan of sending a lot of money to fight anyone else's war personally. I know people get mad at me for saying that, people who disagree. And I'm like, well, I don't read that much about it, so I'm not going to actually get into some in-depth argument about this. I just generally feel that Americans' taxpayer dollars should go towards Americans and making Americans' lives better and not sent abroad. But I'm not going to pretend to be an expert in international relations. You know what I actually recently saw? For some reason, if you Google me, it says that I studied. Wait, which of these screens? Okay, let me Google myself. It says that I studied, let's see, where do I look up information about myself? It says that I studied international business relations or something like that, which is just not true. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Where does it say it? Googling myself is so fucking funny. So apparently I also now have a fucking Wikipedia page. Uh let's see. Here there's a Wikipedia page of me, which is so fucking, it's really fucking funny actually, because there's like 2 lines about me, or like not 2 lines, but there's like one short paragraph about me, and then the entire rest of the Wikipedia page is just about the Elon Musk baby offer. I swear on my life, I did not edit or do anything to make a Wikipedia page or edit a Wikipedia page. If I did, this is not how it would be laid out, and I don't even know how to edit Wikipedia pages. I also feel like you're not supposed to ethically edit your own Wikipedia page, so I'm not going to attempt to. I will say, if someone knows how to do this, add more things, because it's literally just about the Elon offer. Can you add something else about me on this? And like maybe a photo or something like that? Because right now, the majority of it is about Elon Musk. So fix it. What we're looking at, yeah, somewhere on here. Okay, let's read these frequently asked questions. What is Tiffany Fong known for? Cryptocurrency. I don't consider myself like a crypto influencer though, because I will not shill like meme coins. I occasionally just tweet about like Bitcoin's price. But there are the people who are like constantly doing the like dollar sign whatever coin. I'm not even going to say one here. But yeah, I don't do that. But I guess I vaguely have a crypto following because I was covering SBF and Celsius. Okay, it says, okay, where does it say the false stuff though? It has a lot of false things, like factual things. Okay, the second most frequently asked question is about the Elon thing, which I try not to address publicly. Uh, let's see. This is false. My father's name is Gary Lee. Well, my last name is Fong. I mean, do some people take their mother's last name? Is that a thing? Because I'm just like, how does that make sense logically? My dad's last name is not Lee, so that is just wrong. Uh, he has a long history with the USTA. So, like, I don't understand how people get like really specific things about me wrong, because it gets the rest right. It's like she's known for her work covering cryptocurrency. So it's like it is talking about me and not another Tiffany Fong in the world. But I'm like, it's saying my dad's name is Gary Lee and has a long history with the USTA, serving as a player and volunteer. I don't even know what the USTA is, so that's not right. Okay, more about the Elon Musk thing. Do I speak other languages? Oh, this site's a tweet of mine. I don't speak anything but English and intermediate level Spanish. Okay, this is okay. What am I looking for? Oh, these are all just becoming about Elon Musk, actually. Anyway, I saw somewhere online that it says that my major in school was global business or international relations or something like that, and I'm just saying that it is not true. Uh, I got into USC for architecture. Um, that's actually one of the hardest majors to get into at USC. It's really hard to get into the architecture school and the engineering school. But I was very good at physics growing up, and I also was very good at art, and I really wanted to go to USC. It was my dream school. So um, I applied for architecture, and then I immediately switched out from the hardest major to the easiest major, which was communications. And I meant for it to be a placeholder major while I decided what I actually wanted to do with my life. But then I decided I don't know what I want to do. All of these fucking majors sound terrible. So I just stuck with the easy major, and my degree is in communications now, which is, well, I also have 3 minors because, again, I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. And I was like, let's just diversify a bit. It's like diversifying your portfolio. So I also got minors in marketing. No one really cares about this. I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm just clarifying the false statements on Google. I have minors in marketing, music industry, and design. But anyway, I'm just very lazy, so I didn't want to be an architect. Okay, let's see. If I turn on the sound, oh, if I turn on the sound, are you talking, Cause? Holy fuck! Did I fuck this? Okay, wait. How do I turn on your sound? Because it says I might echo though. Wait, let's see. So,
You hear me?
oh my god, I can't hear you. Okay, the problem with this though is that I use my iPhone, and then I think, can you hear echoing now? Am I echoing? Or is that just me?
Yeah, I hear like a slight echo, but
Because usually when I'm streaming, I turn off.
Your iPhone as like audio.
Sorry? What'd you say?
Why do you need your iPhone as audio?
Oh, I don't. Well, because for some reason, like when I put my sound on my laptop, which is the only place I can hear you, for some reason the sound is not coming through on my iPhone. Um, it echoes. So see, the echo stops when I turn off the sound. So this is I can't hear you right now if you're talking, but the echo stops when I turn off the sound on my laptop. But for some reason, your voice is not coming through on my phone, but probably because my phone is using StreamYard. So I guess this is the problem here with using StreamYard and trying to add you onto this. Hold on, let me put the sound back on. Okay, sound is back on, so now I can hear you if you talk, but it's gonna echo. I don't know how to resolve this.
Yeah, I mean you have to have like the audio clear sound.
Or am I supposed to be using headphones? Is that gonna help? Okay, hold on. Sorry, we're dealing with technical difficulties. Let me try putting headphones in. See, I'm not like a professional streamer, so uh, I haven't circumvented some of these issues that other people probably know how to deal with. But I really like streaming on Time Fun because it doesn't take tips. Also, I was okay, wait, let's see. Putting my AirPods in. Let me know if there's okay, Cause, can you talk? Let me see if there's echo still. Okay. I can hear my voice echo in my head, but I guess it's not echoing to the public now. But it's echoing in my fucking headphones. Oh, this is a struggle. I guess I can next time just try. Mhm. I can try just streaming on. Okay, yeah, it seems like it. I guess next time I can try not using StreamYard. Would that bypass this problem? Okay. Okay. Tough. Well, we're trying. Yeah, just in my own headphones, I can hear my own voice. I don't know why. I don't know what setting I can do to fix this. I'm not well versed enough in this. Oh well. Well, nice to talk to you, Cause. Okay. Okay. hmm Mm, that's cool. That's okay. How can I do the gating? Well, I guess we can figure that out when I'm not on a live stream, but I just don't see a setting here for it. But you can explain it another time. But that'd be cool. And can people put video on too so that we're just chatting beside each other? Or, oh, okay. I mean, no worries, my place. Mm, that's cool. Better for creators than actual Twitter Space since you can't like get tips on Twitter Space. I don't think, yeah, you can't get tips. Yeah. I don't really Twitter Space, but yeah, that's cool. I like it. As long as we can figure out how to bypass this other stuff. Oh, yeah, that would be good. Huh. Okay, I'll have to think about that. I mean, I know how to do that natively in StreamYard. I'm not sure if I. We'll see if we can figure out all the latency issues and stuff like that. Doing it here. Did you turn your video on? Hello. Cause, are you still there? Should I exit you? Okay. I wasn't sure if your video was on because I don't know. I don't. Okay. Um. Okay. Then I'm gonna go back to not using these headphones because they're echoing. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Cause is on mute apparently. But also I wouldn't know how to. You did have video on, then I don't know. StreamYard, you can like stage. It's like shit. Oh, I don't. I'm fucking this up. I'm gonna take. Um, I need to get better at streaming. I don't know how to really do this. I've only streamed here and there on like YouTube, and I think I've streamed once on Twitter when I did it on accident. I was trying to see, like on Twitter, I have subscribers, like paid subscribers, and I was trying to see if you could just live stream to your subscribers only, and then I accidentally live streamed to everyone, so I didn't even mean to live stream on Twitter. But yeah, so I'm not very well versed in live streaming, but I've done it a few times on YouTube. Anyway, last week the guy that I had on was this guy named Gene Borello, and he's an ex-mafia enforcer for the Bonanno crime family. If you've watched the movie Donnie Brasco, that's about the Bonanno crime family. So I asked him what an ex-mafia enforcer means, and he was just like, I did a lot of bad things. We love a bad boy here. We love interviewing criminals. Okay, let me read some comments. Someone's like, "Oh, I have a Wikipedia page." Yeah, the Wikipedia page just popped up after all the Elon Musk drama, so I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ! If people know how to edit Wikipedia, can you add some shit on there that's not just about the Elon Musk baby offer, which I try not to address publicly. So I'm not going to talk too much about that. But if anyone knows how to do Wikipedia stuff, actually, is it like not illegal? Is it frowned upon to tell people to edit the page? Okay, I'm not asking you to edit it, but I don't know how to edit it, and it's largely about Elon Musk, so it's kind of weird. Someone says, "Does Hot Dog Day mean Elon can finally hit me up?" Um, I don't speak to Elon anymore, so I don't know. Let's see. Do I have any disposable gloves? Why would I need gloves? Uh, my father is Ben Fong Torres from Rolling Stone magazine. That would actually make a lot more sense and would be really fucking cool and badass. That'd be sick. Isn't Ben Fong Torres what? Have you watched the movie what is it called again? Fuck. It's not America. No. Fuck. What's the movie called again? Kate Hudson plays Penny Lane. What is that movie called? Penny Lane movie. What's it called again? Oh, Almost Famous. Is Ben Fong Torres the guy who plays the Rolling Stone editor in Almost Famous, or am I fucking crazy? Anyway, that's not my dad, but that would be sick. My dad is way fucking lamer than that. My dad is like super weird and autistic, and I'm not super close with him, so it's not like we had some falling out. We still talk. I'm probably gonna see him next week when I go back to Vegas, but he's nowhere as cool as being a legendary Rolling Stone editor or whatever the fuck Ben Fong Torres was. I should watch that documentary about him. Someone says physicist. Oh, okay. People didn't hear an echo. Try muting the stream you're viewing. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, but I don't think I can mute the stream I'm viewing. Hmm. Let's see. Okay, you can hear me. Am I originally from New York or San Francisco? No, I'm not from either of them. I was literally born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's a shitty place to raise a family, I think. Although I don't know where I'd want to raise a family. But I feel like SF would be probably better than New York for raising a family, right? I'm trying to decide where I want to like settle down and get like have roots and maybe one day buy a house. And I mean, both places are quite liberal. Oh my God, I actually had the first person come up to me negatively in SF last weekend. I assume that a lot of people don't like my tweets because I certainly lean right compared to the average San Franciscan. But no one's ever been rude to me about it in person. Usually people are very nice to me, or like, if anything, that, well, some people are like, oh, I'm a fan of your Twitter or whatever. Or if anything, they're just like not rude about it. But someone freaked out, and of all the things I've posted, the dude flipped out on me over my memes. I don't know if you guys have seen my memes about Indian people. They're like, I'm not actually like, my sister's married to an Indian guy. My nephew is half Indian. Like, I've been to India multiple times. uh, but I think I posted a meme of like a dude strapped on with a bunch of fucking like shampoo and conditioner, shampoo and like body wash and soap and shit like that, and it was like first day in India. It's a fucking funny meme. And he was like, you know that meme, you're so fucking racist. And I'm like, dude, I say the same kinds of things for about Asian people too. I feel like if you can't, I what are your guys' thoughts on racist memes? I'm kind of like, I'm not actually racist towards Indian people. Like my nephew's Indian, half my, well, not my family. I guess half my family, because it's my brother-in-law and all them are Indian. Like, I don't actually hate Indian people, but I feel like if you're not aware of these stereotypes about your own race or any other races, and you can't poke fun at the stereotypes, then like you just seem really boring and insensitive and like a fucking pussy bitch. Uh, so yeah, someone like freaked out at me about that, and then I was talking to him about it, and then he just kind of like lost arguments and was like, you know what, I'm leaving, and I'm like, okay. Um, but yeah, I think racist memes are fine. I think that pretty much anything said in humor is fine. Personally, like I don't have any problem with someone saying something insensitive or stereotyping a, a race or a societal group or gay people or whatever. I'm like, if you're saying it with humor, I think it's perfectly fine. What did my parents do for work? My dad, I think, was in real estate. I think commercial real estate, but I don't know that much about what he did. I'm not that close to my dad. I think he did commercial real estate, but we didn't really talk about it. That actually made him sound really sketchy. That makes it sound like he's like in the mob or something like that. My mom, I think, would just help him with real estate stuff. And I know that she had like tenants and stuff. So we don't really talk about work. It's kind of weird that I don't know that much about what my parents did for work. I feel like they weren't like doing normal office jobs, like going to work from 9 to 5 when I was growing up. So they were vaguely flexible with work, and we didn't really talk about their work a lot. Is that weird? I should know more about this. I vaguely think it's in the real estate space though. Uh, oh, so that was my mom and my real dad. My stepdad was a computer programmer when I was growing up, and he worked at some like gaming company called Konami when I was growing up. My stepdad came into my life when I was like 8 years old or something like that. And I'm actually closer to my stepdad than my real dad. Not that my real dad had any like weird falling outs. My real dad's just like really awkward and like Asian and like quiet and judgmental and Christian and weird. But I do have dinner with him once a month at least. So yeah, I didn't have some weird falling out. Uh, Generalizations are a thing because they're a thing. I completely agree. Uh, Konami games, yeah. Let's see. Did I make back all the Bitcoin I lost to Celsius? No. Well, I certainly haven't made back all the Bitcoin. I left 3.1 Bitcoins and 11.6 ETH in Celsius, and I believe that what I received back after over a year of watching the bankruptcy unfold and watching our money bleed out to fucking bankruptcy lawyers and watching that whole disaster. After all of that, what I received out of 3.1 Bitcoins, 11.6 ETH was like literally like zero point 0.2 or 3 Bitcoins and like I think a couple of ETH. So I left like hundreds of thousands of dollars in there, or at least at today's prices. Let's see at today's prices, what price is Bitcoin right now? I am loving the fucking bull run. I mean, obviously, aren't we all? Okay, Bitcoin's at 119K right now. So let's see, 3.1 times 119,000. That would, okay, the Bitcoin alone would have been worth $368,900. So that's gone. I mean, I got back like 0.2 Bitcoins, but like, it's still not a lot of money. I mean, compared to what I lost. So no, I definitely have not made back what I left in Celsius. Not even close, actually. Not even close. Even if we're talking US dollars, I don't think I've made back $360,000 in the past. I don't know. I still need to do my taxes. I'm not gonna lie. The IRS has entered the chat. I bet. Um, yeah, I actually don't know what I made last year. I still need to do my taxes. I just got an extension. I always just get an extension. Is my internet here really bad? Like, I feel like it's just going in and out. Have I been freezing or anything? Tell me. But yeah, I need to, fuck. Okay, when I go back to Vegas this week, I'm gonna have to do my taxes. Fuck. I'm so lazy. Um, what are my thoughts on XRP, Theta, or T Fuel? I have never heard of Theta or T Fuel. Oh, you subscribe to donate to charity. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. What were you asking? Oh, XRP. Okay, so I will say the reason that I got into Bitcoin is because one of my relatives was Bitcoin mining very long time ago, back in 2010, 2011. And he has basically been my Sherpa throughout my crypto journey, I guess. And he, obviously, since he got in on Bitcoin so early, he's quite a Bitcoin maxi. Like, he's actually very, like, he's always been like, do not fucking buy XRP. That's not real crypto. He's very, yeah, he's a Bitcoin maxi. And I'm not a full Bitcoin maxi. Like, I obviously own a handful of other coins, but uh, my stepdad, for some reason, was always very against XRP. I think he thought it was not decentralized enough or something. But I don't actually know that much about XRP. I just don't own any. If you want to send me some XRP, you're welcome to send me some XRP if you'd like to. I'm not going to complain. Is he a billionaire now? No, I don't think he's a billionaire. But I mean, he definitely sold a lot over the years. But he still has some Bitcoin. My relatives that was mining, just for context. But I'm sure he's happy now. Like, I don't think he sold all of it, but he definitely like bought his first house using Bitcoin. Like, he sold Bitcoin to buy his first house, which was several years ago. I think that when he bought his home, Bitcoin was worth like $10,000. So he definitely sold a lot of his Bitcoins to do that. But yeah, shout out to him. He's honestly the only reason that I even know about crypto and got in like slightly early. Like, I wasn't buying Bitcoin at a really young age, but I have said this in interviews. My first Bitcoin I received in 2011 from that relative because it was like a Christmas gift and I had no idea what it was, but it was that Bitcoin that I left in Celsius Network. So goodbye to that Bitcoin. He's not pleased with the fact that I lost a bunch of his Bitcoins that he gave me, but also he was like, well, lesson learned. And honestly, that whole experience, like losing the majority of my life savings at that time, has jump started my now career and passion and hobby. Well, I don't know about passion. It's not like I'm passionate about shit posting, but I mean, can't complain. Shit posting all day, can't complain. Not a bad day to spend my days. I literally cannot even comprehend people who work 9 to 5s. It sounds fucking awful. That sounded really stuck up, but I have. Okay, I think I've already said the only 9 to 5 I've worked. I was there for like 2.5 months and I quit because I was like, I think I'm gonna fucking kill myself if I work at this shitty office job for the rest of my life. Let's see. Did I know Safe bought Robinhood at $7 a share? Who's Safe? Oh, SBF. Oh, did SBF buy Robinhood at $7 a share? What is Robinhood? What is one Robinhood share worth right now? Robinhood stock price. $103. Damn. You know, we can say a lot of things about Sam. He's certainly officially a massive scale fraudster, but he did make a few good investments. I mean, if he did buy Robinhood at $7 a share, that's pretty good. And also, he put in one of his largest investments was in Anthropic, so that obviously paid. I mean, honestly, like FTX customers probably could have actually been made whole if like the crypto wasn't sold throughout the bankruptcy process. Um, and if he had just held all the if the bankruptcy estate just held all the crypto and like also held the Anthropic, etc. Yeah, they basically would not have been in the negative at all. But apparently, the Robinhood shares were promised to BlockFi. So anyway, first dabble into crypto was with the your first COVID stimulus check. Learned your lesson about playing day trader. Oh my god, what happened with your first stimulus check? What did you buy and when did you sell? Did you sell at a loss or did you sell too soon? Okay, I'm also kind of a day trader. I've tweeted before that I bought Coinbase. Well, this isn't day trading, but I bought Coinbase stock on IPO day and then it obviously plummeted after that, after IPO day. And I was just like, oh fuck. And I definitely panic sold like all of my Coinbase stock. So I am not a great trader. Don't listen to my investment advice. I'm a fucking idiot. I also bought a lot of ETH when it was in the what year was that? Was that the 20 when was the last bull run? Was it 2017? 2018? 2019? No. I don't remember. Anyway, when ETH hit $4,000, I bought a lot of ETH around that price. So, not like a lot, but like a few ETH at that price. That was depressing. I sold some of it. I panic sold some of it because I was like, I shouldn't have bought so much ETH. Um, would I would I ever would I ever nomad in Thailand again? And what e-commerce owns did I sell? Or do okay, would I ever nomad in Thailand again? I think my nomadic days are kind of behind me. Like I'm kind of over being a nomad and like living in hostels. Even international travel is just not that interesting to me anymore because it's just sort of like, cool. I saw a lot of beautiful beaches. I saw a lot of beautiful architecture when I was traveling, but it's like I thought about what things are going to stick with me long term, and I feel like the only things that really stuck with me are obviously the relationships, the friends you make along the way. And I feel like it's hard to maintain friendships with people that you meet on your international travels. It's obviously not impossible. One of my best friends, Laura, is amazing and I talk to her pretty frequently and she lives in Mexico City and I just visited her with the guy that I was dating, who I ended it with, who works at fucking OpenAI and now I hate OpenAI. I hate ChatGPT now. Anyway, but yeah, other than that, it's not I don't keep in touch with the majority of people that I met traveling. So it's just sort of like I feel like it's a tough place to make long-lasting friendships. And I'm kind of focused on making long-lasting friendships, finding my future husband. And yeah, I feel like being a nomad is just antithetical to those goals. I don't think I'm going to meet my future husband in like a hostel in Thailand. It really is just full of Australian men there for a gap year. So I don't think that's the best setting to date. Um, oh, and what e-commerce? I assume what e-commerce products did I sell? Is what you mean? Uh, I mostly sold t-shirts. I mostly sold like print on demand t-shirts. There are a couple websites you can use to like, okay, obviously you need to make your designs. I mostly used Photoshop, but if you don't want to buy Photoshop, I think Canva is actually pretty good with like making silly t-shirts. And if you pay for the subscription, then you can save them with transparent backgrounds. So anyway, you just make PNG files with transparent backgrounds of like some t-shirts can literally be just text. Like you can make a t-shirt that just says like I think one of my t-shirts that sold well was like I'm too sexy for corporate America. It's just being like stupid silly phrases. You can make t-shirts of that and just save them with a transparent background. And then you can use websites like Printful or Printify. Um, I think Printify has slightly cheaper costs, like production costs. But anyway, you can just like upload your designs onto whatever product you would like. For me, t-shirts sold the best. Um, but you can also do like mugs or candles or blankets or towels or baseball caps. But like the cost of production, like for example, a baseball cap, I think the only option was to embroider them, and the baseball cap, like the production cost was like $25. So it's like, how much are you gonna sell a baseball cap for? Like fucking 40. Like the profit margin was much slimmer with baseball caps. Anyway, I thought that t-shirts were the best selling and the best profit margin. So I mostly just made a bunch of designs and slapped them on a bunch of t-shirts using Printful and Printify, and then you can connect those to other stores or marketplaces like Etsy, eBay, Redbubble, or you can make your own store on Shopify. Should I one day make like a course on this? I don't know. I did this like in around 2019, so it's been a while. But I did let those stores run for ages. But more recently, since I just got started doing all this like quote unquote like content creator influencer shit, I kind of just stopped checking on those stores. And then there was a point at which like there was something that changed on the back end of Printify, I think, and the orders weren't shipping to customers, so my stores got shut down. So that happened, and most of my stores are not running anymore. But I fixed all those things on the back end now. But yeah. So I actually have some of my designs, not all of my good designs, but I have some of my designs because I lost some designs because I actually had to buy this fucking laptop because my old laptop just shut down suddenly. It just stopped working. So I lost a lot of my best selling designs, but I had some of them still, like from emails and stuff like that. So anyway, I have a shop open right now that is called retarded.shop. They're really stupid designs. And I honestly made these designs in like, when did I make them? 2020, 2019. Here, I will, maybe I can screen share my retarded shop. Okay, add to stage. Which, okay. Retarded shop. Like, they're such stupid fucking designs. Like, this is just like a fucking cherries that says, someone actually just bought this a couple days ago. This just says, fuck this. A woman holding corn dogs. I think this one's really funny. My Horcrux shirt. Oh, fuck. Uh, it's like, it says, I'm gonna destroy you, Harry. Okay, that one's slightly like, okay, it's a little Harry Pottery, and I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for that, but it's parody, okay? It's parody. This is just, this one just says corn dog in like metal font. This one says, tonight I will come, cry until morning. They're just fucking retarded, honestly. They're literally retarded, and that's why I named the store Retarded Shop. Anyway, this is not comprehensive of all my stupid designs that I had on my shop, on my other shops, because like I said, my laptop just stopped working, so I lost most of my designs, but I had like a handful of designs that I put into a Google Drive. So anyway, um let's see, I'm reading some comments. Oh yeah, SF is so expensive. Oh, someone asked my profit margin. Like $10 on a t-shirt, or like, it depends on the size you're ordering, like maybe $15. I don't know, the size and the color matter. So anywhere from like 10 to $15, I think, per shirt. So it's not like that much. Also, production costs have gone up. So back when I started doing this, uh, it was cheaper because I think like even maybe it's even all this tariff shit. But anyway, I've just noticed that production costs have gone up greatly, as well as shipping costs. Also, maybe it's just inflation. I don't know. But when I started doing this stuff in 2019, it was actually a lot cheaper. So my profit margin was a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah, SF rent is crazy expensive, and I've been like toying through. Okay, so most of my family lives in Las Vegas, and Las Vegas has no state income tax, and it's actually quite affordable to buy a home in Vegas. Like, you can probably get a home for like a decent home for like two, three, $400,000. In SF, like there's no way you're getting a decent home under like $1 or $2 million. But also part of me is like, okay, do I have that money right now? No, but I'm also like, do I live in Las Vegas simply because it's cheaper? Like, if I have to work a little harder and like not have as many luxuries but live somewhere that I actually enjoy a little bit more, I think it's probably worth it. Partially like even just talking about weather, like the weather in Las Vegas right now is probably like, I don't know, I haven't looked. It's probably like 110 degrees or something like that. It's insufferable to be there. Like all through summer, I literally just refuse to leave the house, and it's like that's no way to live life, you know? Like part of the reason I enjoy being in SF right now specifically is because the weather in Vegas is unbearable, and even in other parts of the city, even New York when I went a couple weeks ago, it's so fucking humid and hot and sweaty. It's disgusting. And I will say, SF, the weather is great right now. Oh, can you see that? It's mild. I actually prefer cold weather to hot weather. So, yeah, it's like 60 degrees every day. It's perfect for me. That's perfect weather, in my opinion. Um, and I feel like just the average person you meet in SF is just definitely smarter than the average person in Las Vegas. So I've kind of enjoyed like going out and meeting people here a little bit more, even though they are quite liberal. The last guy I dated was very liberal. Okay. You initially bought insulin and then decided to. Okay, I don't know any of these coins that you're talking about, to be honest. Am I trying to settle down because after hanging with my nephew, I got baby fever? No, I think it's honestly a matter of hitting 30 years old and knowing that I have a timeline. I don't think it's well, I think my nephew is like the cutest thing on the face of the planet and I'm obsessed with him. But I don't think that that's the reason I have baby fever. I think it's just because I'm 30 and I have to like very practically think about settling down, having kids because unlike men, you can pretty much just fucking. Oh, thank you to the person who used my referral link to sign up for StreamYard. Um, Unlike men who can basically just have babies whenever the fuck you want, I do have to actually be practical about like having babies and sorry, my biological timeline. So yeah, I think it's that. Let's see. Make a course. Yeah, although I do feel scammy making a course, but like I'm happy to verbally walk you guys through it, or if you want to pay me individually to explain it to you, then you can pay me to do that. I would be open to doing that, like in like personally helping someone set up their store. Maybe. I don't know. You couldn't pay you to live in California. I mean, I agree. First of all, I spent several years in California when I went to USC, and I absolutely fucking hated Los Angeles, and I never want to move back to Los Angeles. It's just like insufferable to get around. It's like impossible to like go anywhere without sitting in the car for at least 30 plus minutes. One thing I do like about SF is that it's very compact. I like that it's walkable, although the hills are pretty painful. But it's like since everything's so close together, it's pretty walkable. And I love walkable cities. And I feel like there aren't that many walkable cities in the US. Like, I think New York and SF are probably the most condensed walkable cities. Am I wrong? Can you think of somewhere more walkable than either of those cities? So I love, because I don't go to the gym, it's important to me to be somewhere walkable because that's the only way I'm ever going to get exercise. So if I live somewhere that like LA, I just like don't get any exercise and I have to drive everywhere. And the weather is really nice, obviously. Who doesn't know that about California? But yeah, I obviously don't agree with the taxes. Don't love like Gavin Newsom. Don't love um, the fact that everyone's super liberal. But I feel like once you find a few, like a little pocket of a few friends, and that's okay, and whatever. They invaded your home state and ruined it with their political ideology. What's your home state? Someone said so. No, Miami. I don't plan to live in Miami. I might go to Miami soon because Gene Borello, who I had on my last podcast episode, um, he wanted me to come on his podcast. He's starting a podcast and he's starting it in Miami. So he said that he could fly me out for it to be his first guest. Um, but other than that, I have no interest in living in Miami. I hate humidity. I hate it. I have really weird sensitive skin and I get itchy all the time and humidity makes me really itchy. I don't know why. And I just don't like being hot or sweaty or wet. And I'm not really a beach person either. Is it weird that I don't enjoy the beach? I don't enjoy water. I don't enjoy even like wet. Like I don't enjoy public pools. I don't enjoy water. I don't like being wet. The only time I'm wet is when I'm showering and then I immediately dry myself. So I'm not a fan of like swimming and shit. I don't know. Gross. Yeah. I look younger. What are my criteria for a future husband? I don't have like like rigid criteria of what I'm looking for because I feel like the people that I've really liked are all over the fucking map. Um, like obviously I want to personally find them attractive and think that they're funny and smart. Like, but also like even when you talk about attractive, it's like some of the guys that I found attractive are not very like stereotypically attractive. They're not like models. In fact, I find like model-esque men kind of like off-putting. It's just kind of like, ugh, it looks kind of gay if you look like you spend a lot of time on your appearance as a man, I think personally. Um, should I ask my ChatGPT what I'm looking for in a man? Because I talk to about everything. What am I looking for in a man? Dude, this is a fun game to play with your significant other, by the way, is to ask their ChatGPT questions because if they talk to ChatGPT as much as I talk to ChatGPT, and the last guy that I was dating, he worked at OpenAI, so he also talked to his ChatGPT a lot. So we'd in front of each other ask it like, "What's my deepest darkest secret? What is something that he should be worried about me? What's something she should like vice versa, and then you see all the fucked up things they've told their chat GPT, or like what is my deepest darkest flaw, and then with mine, with the OpenAI guy, it was like that your significant other and and your future children will resent you for prioritizing work over your relationship. Did I tell you guys already that was why I ended it with him? He told me he was always going to prioritize his work at OpenAI over his children and his partner. Is that not insane? Like, are you like that? I think that's insane. Um, whatever, date Martin Shkreli? No. Colorado is your home state. They invaded. Oh yeah, Colorado does seem like it got invaded with like liberal ideology. My ex-boyfriend lives in Colorado and I visited him a couple weeks ago and it does seem super fucking liberal. Do you like Colorado? Do you enjoy living there? Um, I don't know if I'd enjoy it or not. I do think it's very pretty. Like I visited my ex there like a few weeks ago, or no, that was like over a month ago. And it's very pretty, but it also feels a little bit boring. Like I kind of feel like I want to live somewhere a little bit busier. I've never been to Chicago, so I need to visit there one day. I hear that I would love it. Do I only date Asian guys? I've never dated an Asian guy in my life, to be totally honest. I've dated someone that was a quarter Asian once in college. He's dead now. I didn't kill him. He, I think he killed himself, but then his parents put out a statement that he didn't kill himself and that he had some health issue, but I don't think he had a health issue. I think he was suicidal because when I dated him, he was suicidal. Anyway, he didn't kill himself during my relationship with him. It was like several years later. So yeah, I don't think it was because of me. But that was really depressing. I was really sad about that. I really loved him. And I'm still sad about that sometimes. Anyways, but no, anyway, that's the only Asian guy I've dated. He was a quarter Asian. He was a quarter Malaysian, which is very weird. I feel like you just don't meet a lot of Malaysian people. Yeah, you're not a fan of the beach either. Your family thinks you're weird. Yeah, I'm not a fan of a lot of things that a lot of people are a fan of. Like, for example, I fucking hate karaoke. I find it insufferable. I don't find it fun at all. I think karaoke is funny or fun for people who either like are actually really good at singing and they like want to show off that they're really good at singing and they really want to do karaoke so that they can sing in front of everyone, or it's good if you like are trying to be really silly and funny and like sing to like I don't know fucking Backstreet Boys or something. But I just find like I think my humor is a little bit more like dry than that. I'm not really like a slapsticky like ooh I'm gonna sing and dance to a song in a silly way. Like I just don't find that funny. Like it's just, like even like in movies I don't really enjoy like slapsticky movies. Well, sometimes I do, but I don't know. It's just I don't find it funny. I don't find it enjoyable. And I also have really bad recall for song lyrics, so it's like not natural to me to like sing all the lyrics to a song because I don't remember any lyrics to any song. Anyway, that was a tangent, but I just don't enjoy a lot of things that other people enjoy, and I feel weird about that too. Um, you can't stand living in cities. The OpenAI guy. Well, I don't want to say too many things about him so that people can't identify him. I will just vaguely refer to him as the OpenAI guy, and I also think he fucking sucks. I think he's just like a gaslighter. Like kind of like the way that Trump is like a gaslighter. I think he's kind of a gaslighter. I don't think he's a good person. Um, but yeah. But he's still in San Francisco and I'm still renting his friend's place, so I don't want to stir up too much drama. And I highly doubt that he's watching this because he's literally at work right now and he literally goes to work at 9 a.m. and he comes back from work at 10 p.m. He doesn't even have to be in the office 5 days a week, but he chooses to because his main priority in life is work. I can't even, I'm like, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Um, you can't stand living in cities. You loved living in Colorado. You don't live there now. Might move back. Huh, where do you live now? Although you don't have to dox yourself, but I'm trying to decide where I would like to live. I think right now the main places like I actually really enjoy SF despite the fact that I shouldn't enjoy SF and the fact that it's super liberal and super expensive and the taxes are crazy here. I just think that it's really beautiful, like physically. Well, it's a beautiful place. It's very green, lots to do, very compact and walkable, which are both big pros for me because I don't go to the gym. Um, weather is important to me because I really can't. I get like rashes in extreme heat and humidity. And so like Miami is kind of a no-go. Austin I wish I could like, but um sorry, I just got a text. Austin, Texas I wish I could like, but I think that even might be too humid for me. Um but I was considering because my ex-boyfriend wanted to live in Austin. My ex-boyfriend was from Texas, and he really wanted to move back to Austin. My ex-boyfriend was very, very wholesome. I'm not talking about the OpenAI guy. I'm talking about the one before that, that we ended over the Elon Musk drama. But he was very wholesome, and he was from Texas, and he wanted us to move to Texas. I don't know about that because it's really humid there, but I'd consider it for a man. Where else would I live? South Dakota, don't do it. There's cooler weather, and there's like, oh God, I could not do winters that cold. I've actually never had to deal with snow in my life because I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and then I went to college in Los Angeles. So I literally don't know how you're supposed to deal with snow. Like, I wouldn't know how to drive or like operate my life in snow. So I'm gonna stay away from there. What's Central Intelligence? I've never watched that movie. Is Elon a weirdo for his baby offers, or is it justifiable? Like, I think it's fine. Like, I wasn't like offended. Okay, I'm first of all, I'm neither confirming nor denying that this occurred, okay? Because I've tried not to comment on this. But I do think that the way that people made it seem, they made it seem like, oh, he like, it's so messed up that he would do that. And I'm just like, he can do whatever he wants. Like, I don't, like, I have a right to say no as well. Like, I don't think that it's like an awkward thing to ask someone, obviously, but I'm not like mad at him. And I don't think he's like a bad person. Um, and I think that the way that the press told the story is wrong and makes him look worse than he should. Also, that's not to say that I'm like a crazy Elon like fangirl or something like that, but yeah, I think that it was portrayed unfairly in the media. But I try not to comment on it. The Rock and Kevin Hart. Okay, I have not seen that movie, but let's see what it got on Rotten Tomatoes. I kind of trust Rotten Tomatoes. What is Central Intelligence? What did it get? Burp. 71%. That's actually pretty good. Like, I feel like those for those kind of comedies, 71% is pretty good. I'll watch it. Maybe. Maybe if I can, I'd watch that on like a date or something like that. I feel like silly, funny movies are good on dates. Does he just get your eggs for a couple $1 million? No, I've never had my eggs harvested. I kind of want to freeze my eggs though, since I haven't found my perfect man yet, and I'm 31 years old. So I kind of want to freeze my eggs, but I really should stop vaping. Fuck, I always say that in every fucking live stream, and then I keep vaping. I'm so mentally ill. God damn it. Such a retard. Okay. What do I think about Circle and stablecoins? I don't have like a strong opinion. I mean, USDC hasn't really has USDC did once lose its peg, didn't it? But I feel like it's less common than like Tether. But like, I don't know. Personally, like when I'm being paid, like when someone wants to send me a stablecoin, dude, do you see the weird rashes I get from drinking alcohol? When I drink every day in a row, I just get like really weird rashes everywhere. And also when it's really hot and sweaty. So when I was in New York, I got a bunch of rashes because it was really hot and sweaty. This is why I can't live in hot places. What was I gonna say? Oh, if someone wants to send me money in a stablecoin, I usually ask for USDC over like Tether. I don't know if that's stupid or not. Should I be asking for another one? I don't know. So I guess it's my choice stablecoin, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. What opinion can you have on Circle and stablecoins? Like also Circle, I feel like hasn't been embroiled in controversy of people saying that it's not actually backed by dollars. Like, hasn't Tether constantly been in controversies like that? Brian Johnson doesn't approve the drink. Yeah, I know. Brian Johnson would be horrified. I was supposed to meet Brian Johnson when I was in LA. He invited me to one of his Don't Die dinners, but I was having a crazy rash. Dude, I just have like really sensitive skin and I get rashes all the time. This was because my ex-boyfriend had 2 dogs and I'm allergic to dogs. So I had a crazy rash and I had to cancel going to the Don't Die dinner. Even right now, I'm like kind of itchy. I get itchy all the time. I don't know like how to fix this. Do I have like an immune disorder or something? I don't know. Um, but yeah, Brian Johnson would not approve, but he is very sweet. We were also talking about meeting up in Bitcoin Vegas and it didn't work out. Life is hard. Oh shit, it's almost an hour. Okay. I'm gonna hop out of this in a sec, but if anyone has any final questions, let me know. And yeah, I'm gonna hop out in an hour. Or not an hour. Well, I can now hop out now because it's been an hour. Didn't USDC go to like 88 cents while USDT held? Did it? I do. What was? I think that was like there was some crazy crash. I remember. Yeah, and USDT did go to like 88 cents. When did USDC lose its peg? Does it do that? Has it done that more than once? Let's see. USDC briefly lost its peg to the US dollar on March 11th, 2023, after Circle, the company behind, after Circle revealed it held $3.3 billion in reserves at the now. Oh, it was because of SVB's collapse, and apparently Circle held 3.3 billion in SVB, Silicon Valley Bank. That's so funny. Yeah, it dropped below 90 cents, but eventually recovered its peg within a few days after Circle assured users of its stability. That's so funny. Damn. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Leon. Um, okay. In the future, if I bring guests on, I don't know who I should bring on. Someone was telling me recently that I should start interviewing like crypto founders, and I was like, I feel like that's sort of promotional though of them. Like if they have a coin or a meme coin or a project, I feel like interviewing people in the crypto space feels like I'm promoting them. So I try not to do that. Um, but yeah, who should I have on? Like, can I just have my girlfriends on or something? Like, can I just have my a girlfriend hop on a phone call with me, basically? Although my best girlfriend lives in London. What time is it in London right now? Time London. Oh, it's midnight now, so I'd have to do it at a different time. I don't know. My other close friend lives in Mexico City, which actually I think that's a similar time zone. Who else could I have on? I don't know. It's well, most of my friends have actual jobs, so I don't know if I could just be like, hey, could you hop on my live stream right now? But who should I have? Interview an AI researcher with $100 million pay. Oh my god, wait, that would actually be really funny. Well, the guy that I was dating at OpenAI, he wasn't making $100 million, but their stock was he was definitely getting a handful of millions of dollars in stock in OpenAI stock. That'd be nice. He told me that if we ever had a baby together, he would give me some OpenAI stock. Also, though, he fucking sucks, so not worth it. Please give us a deep scoop on Sam Altman and his latest car collection. I didn't even know Sam Altman had a car collection. Am I a millionaire yet? I don't think so. But it's like if Bitcoin keeps going up, maybe. I feel like it's tough to count crypto towards my net worth since it's so volatile. But obviously, I should count it towards my net worth. I don't think so. Also, even if I was, I feel like I should not say that on the internet because then someone would like kidnap me and like take my fingers off like that. Uh, who was it? Was it like a ledger? Fuck. Who's the guy who got his fingers chopped off? Yeah, let's not talk about me being a billionaire. I'm not a millionaire, I don't think, but I'm like, if that ever did happen, I'm like, should I not? I probably should not announce that on the internet because then someone would kill me. And I feel like I'm not that hard to find because I like constantly tweet where I am, or I like tweet the meals I'm at, and like, I really should be more careful on the internet because I didn't start this. Like, I didn't start using Twitter or like obviously Instagram or whatever, which I don't make money on Instagram. I didn't start this assuming that I was going to gain a big following or anything like that. So I wasn't ever super careful about tweeting like my food and my dinners and where I am. But I probably should start doing that because I'm going to have some like psycho fucking stalker. I have had one stalker in the past, but I sent him a picture of me holding a gun, so he stopped. So that's good. Anyway, it's been over an hour. I love you all so much. Did my friend give me a rent discount? Okay, so this apartment was supposed to be about $3,800 a month, and I got like a couple $100 off of it. But it's not my friend; it's the friend of the OpenAI guy who fucking sucks. I was invited to a party on Friday, and I was looking at the invite list, and I saw that his name is on the list. So I'm like, should I go just to stir up some drama? Maybe. I'll let you know if I go. Okay. I love you all so very much, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye bye.